So you start by telling us who you are, introducing yourself, Alan, and telling us what your role is. And yeah.
My name's Alan Cross. I'm the European Space Agency's Business Applications Ambassador for North West England and North Wales. My job is to help identify businesses and help support those businesses who could be using space data, so that's Earth observation data, positioning data, and satellite communications. And if they're developing innovative new services, I can help them along, introduce them to the right partners, and potentially introduce them to some funding streams within ESA.
Thankfully, you're involved in the day. You're sort of helping us run the day as our co-sponsors. Could you tell me how you will be involved on the day itself on the 15th of September?
Yeah, so I'll be working with my colleague Paul Batty. I'll be introducing the day at the beginning, and I'm going to be talking about Earth observation techniques, the different types, hyperspectral and synthetic aperture radar and radar altimetry, and a huge range of stuff. Talking about ESA's Copernicus missions, and then also, because we're not the only horse in town, also talking about the commercial prospects to really help people understand what's out there and what's available to them.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Can I ask what was the main driver for you as to why you're involved in the day on a personal level?
Well, there's a few really. I've been working with you guys at MGISS for a good few months now, looking at potential applications for you guys, and so anything I can do to help and assist you that's part of it. But also with NWG's Innovation Festival, that's a really interesting thing for us. So, ESA business applications it's about the Earth. It's not about building rockets, it's about using space to benefit Earth. And there's so many markets and so many sectors to access there. And so the idea of being able to plug straight in to an innovation festival involved in utilities and in water, for us is a no-brainer. It's a ready-made event in which people working in that space who are also interested in new concepts and ideas are coming to. That's a perfect thing for us to be involved in.
Fantastic. It's good to have you on board. And leading on from that, what do you think the main opportunity for innovation is for the utility space?
For me, I'd say, so it's change detection, really. It's the fact that you've got these constant eyes in the sky. It's in the visual, it's in ultraviolet, it's in infrared, it's radar, it's hyperspectral, it's combining all that. And crucially, it's how it operates through time. The satellite's constantly coming over again and again and again and again and again. And you can detect change remotely. You don't have to be on the ground, you can see it. And that is so strong, especially in utilities when you've got so many remote assets and such a complex network that has to be dealt with. So to get on the ground with it now and to understand what's happening now is going to give people a real advantage in the coming years.
Thank you, Alan. I'm really looking forward to seeing you next week.
I can't wait.
And thank you very much for this conversation, and all the best. And I hope your cough gets better.
Me too.